Okay, your girl is back with the second one. Won't be too long because I'm really trying to just catch up on the topics. So this one is basically, what did I say? Oh, the narc is fearing this when they are abusing you. And it's serious, y'all. It is. The narc is fearing this when they are abusing you. The narc will abuse you so bad, like so bad, over and over again. Okay? And they know what they're doing. Of course, them and their demons know what they're doing. So they're abusing you, and you trying to figure it out. You're not understanding what's going on. But you know that something's not right, and you know that it's abuse, okay? So the narc is abusing you, but what they're fearing the whole entire time that they are abusing you. So kudos, let me do this. Kudos to you ones that been there over 10 years. Especially the most evil narc. I don't know how. And thank God that God gave me a heart that I have, because I have no ill will. Even though she did play a big old part of it, but I have no ill will to the woman. Like, I know that the things that the narc did with me wasn't the first time. So imagine what he did with her those many years, okay? But it didn't go the same, because some narcs like, people that are not strong enough. But this is what they fear. When you are strong enough. When you are strong enough, when every time they beat you down, you get up. Every time they abuse you, you get up. Every time they do this, you get up. Every time they say that and do this, you're still there. And they're trying to scratch their demonic ass brain, trying to figure out, like, how are you taking this? I punch you down, I knock you down, whether it's physical or not. All the abuse is the same. So they're putting in the most diabolical abuse to you, and yet you're still withholding and standing, and you're there. So the narc is just sitting there like, you know that I'm lying, you know that I'm cheating you, I beat you up, I do this, I don't give you money, you don't have this or whatever, because they got this whole wicked ass plan in their mind that when they're just done with you, that you just have nothing or no one to go to. So you're supposed to be ass out on the street. That's what they always want. That's their ultimate plan. To break up everything that you have, all the love that you have with family, friends, or your kids or whatever. They try to break up all your relationships. They try to ruin all your income, all the good things that you have in your life. They try to take away your home, your stability, and everything. And then they go away and move on to the next person that they was grooming the whole entire time behind your back. Okay, so this is why they fear your strength, because they know that they don't have the strength to go through what they're putting you through. So when they're putting you through all this chaos and crazy and abuse, you're still there. You're still there. And they can't understand, like, why are you still here? I do this, I do that, I do this, I do that. That is their fear, because they know that if you're strong enough to endure and encounter and still stand tall through their abuse, what are you going to do when you're gone? They know that eventually you're just going to have enough. Enough is enough, and you're going to be gone. And they're thinking, like, you got this much strength to endure all of my damn abuse. What are you going to be when you discard me and I never can come back? That's the fear. They're fearing that, like, if this person was strong enough to deal with all this ish, they're going to come back stronger and taller and bigger and better. So they try to make sure that they tear you down to the point you cannot do that. This is what they fear. They wanted you because of your strength. They wanted you because of who you are and what you did and what you were capable of. Even though they knew that they did not measure up to that. They knew that they didn't measure up to that, and they knew they couldn't keep that foundation solid with you. They knew they could not keep that foundation solid with you. So they was hoping that they could just tear it down and move on to the next person, tear them down and move on to the next person, tear them down. That's their goal in life. But they fear your strength. If you ever been with a narc and you got out and you bounced back and you're helping other people and you got back on your feet, even if they got you down to the lowest, when they actually succeeded with whatever they was trying to do to you, And they're like rubbing their little demonic fingers together like, haha, I got you down. And then they moving on. But then they forgot that you had that strength, that little bit of light in you that built you back up after them. After them. Okay? Because they didn't anticipate that. They thought that they had the power to take down God that's inside of you. The Holy Spirit that's inside of you. That's what they thought they were able to do. But they wasn't able to do that. Because God has a mission for you. And God was there the whole entire time. So God doesn't ever put anything on you that you can't handle. So when God knew that you couldn't handle this narc no more, he made things move around. So now they had to move around, okay? But your strength is still there. And then after, some of us, after that abuse, you become even more stronger. Because everything is clear to you. Everything is like now out and open in front. And some narcs know they can't never come back to you. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna even lie. I'm talking about, and I'm gonna go way back. Way back in time. I'm gonna go way back in time. Chi-Town. There's some of them narcs that they would never want to meet me now. They would never want to encounter me now. They would never. Because once you see it, you cannot unsee it. Once you are aware, you are always aware. And your strength is powerful at that point. Even if you got to go physical with these knocks, okay? So some of them past knocks, they got that pass. Because they don't never ever want to deal with the new you now. That part. This part. They do not want to deal with the new you now. Because they won't even survive. Because once you realize who they were, and what they are, and what they did, it's a rep. Wrap it around. It's a rep, okay? So that's what I'm trying to say in this video. The thing that they feared the most is your strength. And they saw that when they got with you. But they thought they had the whole thing solved. And then the more they whipped you down like they was master. Yes, sir. Master on the plantation. It don't matter what. This ain't no race thing. Because all narcs think they're God. They think they're the most high. They think they're somebody's master. Okay? But when they realize that you was not going to go for that, and you weren't going to be their Kuta Kinte, you weren't going to be their doormat, you weren't going to be their floor mat, you weren't going to be their punching mat, you weren't going to be none of that. Okay? That's when they tried to turn up the heat. And they did. But eventually, whether they discarded you or you discarded them, it's a wrap. You're done. You're gone. That's why some of you guys don't get that Hoover. Whether you want that Hoover or not, you really don't want it. Okay? You really don't want it. And then to some of these new narcs that they saw something in you, or whether the devil sent them in your life and crossed your path because they wanted that person to pick up the narc's assignment that narc failed. When you saw, where we go? When you saw the red flags, you didn't need to see anything else. You didn't need to see anything else. And I don't know what's with you narcs, with the holiday thing. That doesn't work with everybody. First of all, don't do it with me. Because the holidays don't mean ish to me. It's man-made. And believe me, when you get with Christ, you're not even rolling with the worldly things anymore. So, happy my ass. Happy my ass. I don't care what holiday it is. Happy my ass. Because there's nothing I'm going to be doing on that day besides cha-ching or relaxing. So, if you're going to wish me anything happy, wish me happy, relax. Because your ass ain't there, okay? These new narcs, they don't understand that when you've been through what you've been through, nothing they're going to say or do works. So it doesn't work, you know. And then they do the same playbook as acts. It comes to certain days or holidays or whatever, and they'll try to push out something when you already told them, okay, this ain't going to work. This ain't gonna work. They got a billion other people that can go out there, but for some particular reason, they want to focus on you. The new narcs and the old narcs. Stop. Even though, especially the new narcs, even though you don't have nothing against them, you know, they never really got a chance to do anything really awful because you saw that first red flag, so you're done. And they think that they can still kind of get in there. But no, it's not that easy when somebody really, really understand what they've been through when they've been with a narc and they got back to God. So if they're not a narc, they about to get to God to get to you. Whoa. Yeah, girl said it. If these new narcs, or you think they are a narc, or a red flag ass person, if they're not that person, they need to go to God to get to you. If that is not who they are, okay? If God approves it, cool. But if God tell me no, move your ass around. Even though it wasn't even nothing that like was serious, move your ass around, clown. The saddest thing is like some of them can be someone that like, oh, you really liked them, but you already knew you're not gonna go through that again. You already knew, cause like I said, once you see it, you can't unsee it. Once you see it, you cannot unsee it. Okay. So, I'm going to end this video. Let me make sure I ain't got no more notes. But, I'm going to end this video. This is what they fear. They fear your strength. Your strength to endure all their trash. And then when it's over, they knew that if you strong enough to endure their trash, you strong enough to pick up the pieces, get up, get your ass up, and get back on track. Okay? And get back on track. All they did was wise you up and made you stronger. They tried to break you down, but they just made you stronger. And now they're just going to take their weak little dog ass with their tail between their ass and move on to try to find the next person. Narcs cannot be with strong people. So if you're worried about the new supply is just another weak person, because if they stayed with the narc and they've been with the narc forever, that was just a weak person. Strong people don't stay with them. Just strong people can get with them, yes. But once they realize what the hell it is, you done. You're done. So they need to just stay in they little lane and monkey branch to the Lord's fruit on the ground, because they just don't they just don't deserve strong people. They don't deserve love. They don't deserve anything except for what they put out. So that is why they're going to get with someone that's just like them. Weak people, hurt people, or people that's not aware. And God forbid that it's people like that, because that was you. But it can be people that's not aware, but they're just not as strong as you, so they stay there. They stay there. Don't ever worry about who a narc is with, because they can never be you. Even though the narcs be trying to make them be you, and you're always living in their head rent free, because you're done with them. So they're projecting everything that you were onto this new person, trying to make that new person be you. And it's not about looks, because narcs don't give a damn about looks. They just want that new person to do all the things that you done for them and made them happy. But also they want that person to do that, but also allow them to abuse them. But you wasn't that person. That part. You wasn't that person. Okay? So, if you got out and you figured it out, I wish I knew this lady's name. I don't know her name. But she's new to the community. And I like the way she does her videos, because she's just pretty much just coming out telling her stories. Some of us just do it differently. I feel like I don't want to just come out and I'll give you examples of my stories if it relates to the topic, but I just don't want to come out and just go, memory to memory about each narc and what they did, because I'm trying to, put all that stuff and collaborate that stuff together to present it the right way. I'll put it that way. But some of the stories that I tell you, I'm only telling you because I experienced it. But I don't want to, but I like what she do. I really do. I just don't know her name. I like what she do. And the way she does it, I think it helps people a lot faster, because they can relate to the awful stories. So I can't say that I'm here or there, because sometimes I do give you story time, but sometimes I'm just working on a topic or whatever. But I do hope that it relates. The girl gotta go. But this one right here, and the one I did before, mirroring you down the line, down the line. That's what they do. But this one right here is like they purposely target strong people if they can get them. If that mask is strong enough, if they can get them. But that's their worst fear. That is their worst fear. Is your strength. Because you endured every damn thing they put you through in that relationship. So they fear that. So they know that once it's over, that strength that you had to deal with their abuse will be that strength that you have to get yourself back on track. Even bigger and better. Even bigger and better. So that's the girl. That's the video. That's what it is. So like I said, go watch the other video and watch this one. I know I've been gone for a minute, but your girl back. But stay tuned. I got some other ones. I skipped over a little bit, so forgive me. But this one was like weighing on my mind. Be blessed, God. Bless you guys. Sleep in slumber. No nightmare. See you in the next one. Mwah. Janet, China. I see y'all. Ladies, see y'all on the next live.